Hold up, has the NBA ever been this wild? Picture a week so chaotic it felt like a Hollywood action flick. Punches thrown, technical fouls flying, and players clashing like gladiators in the arena. This past week was hands down the most intense, drama-filled, and downright insane in recent NBA history. From Dillon Brooks stirring trouble with Kevin Durant to LeBron James and Draymond Green turning the court into a war zone, we've got stories that'll leave your jaw on the floor. For the next 10 minutes, I'm breaking down the 5 craziest moments that had fans losing their minds. These first seconds are make or break, so grab a snack, get comfy, and let's dive into the madness. Who's the biggest instigator of the week? Stick with me to find out. The NBA thrives on passion and intensity, but this week cranked things up to a level we haven't seen in years. We're talking ejections left and right, suspensions, trash talk that could spark a riot, and brawls that spilled into the front row. What fueled this chaos? It's the perfect mix of fierce rivalries, short tempers, and players who live for the spotlight. I've sifted through the insanity to bring you the 5 wildest moments that defined this unforgettable week, counting up to the most explosive showdown. Buckle up, because this is a roller coaster through the NBA's toughest battles. 5. Dillon Brooks vs. Kevin Durant, Suns-Rockets fireworks. We kick things off with a fiery clash between the Phoenix Suns and Houston Rockets, where Dillon Brooks, the NBA's resident chaos agent, went head-to-head with Kevin Durant. It all started during a drive to the basket. Brooks and KD got tangled up, elbows flying, and the tension was electric. Nick Richards stepped in to play peacemaker, but Brooks wasn't having it, shoving Richards and barking, "Get your hands off me, man." Things took a darker turn when Brooks, walking away, allegedly hurled a racial slur at a referee, per reports. That was the final straw. Referee Ben Kennedy slapped him with 2 technical fouls and an immediate ejection, announcing with ice-cold precision, technical foul on Durant, technical foul on Richards, and 2 technicals on Brooks. He's outta here. The Rockets still cruised to a comfortable win, but Brooks' antics didn't stop there. Later that week, he picked up his 16th technical foul of the season, earning a 1-game suspension. Brooks, averaging 13 points per game, thrives on being the villain, but his actions have consequences. The NBA hit him with a hefty fine for the incident. Is Brooks just playing mind games to rattle opponents, or is he crossing a line that could hurt his team? Drop your thoughts in the comments, because this guy's always stirring the pot and keeping fans talking. 4. Bad Boy Pistons Reborn, Pistons-Timberwolves Brawl. Next, we head to Detroit, where the Pistons channeled their bad boy roots in a wild clash against the Minnesota Timberwolves. It all began with a monster block by Isaiah "Beef Stew" Stewart, setting a physical tone for the game. Then, Malik Beasley, the league's top 3-point shooter at 41% this season, turned up the heat. He drained a 3, faked a screen, and hit another, taunting the Pistons bench with, "You can't guard me." Beasley kept going, shimmying after buckets and silencing the Detroit crowd. One fan fired back yelling, "Take it outside, you bum." But Beasley just grinned and kept cooking, finishing with 22 points on the night. The tension spiked when Dante DiVincenzo laid a nasty block on Stewart and chirped at him, earning a shove after a charge call. Things exploded when Ozar Thompson got in Jaden McDaniels' face, sparking a massive brawl that spilled into the front row. Players were shoving, fans were screaming, and security scrambled to break it up. 7 players got ejected, and Dennis Schroeder was caught on a hot mic plotting an after-game scrap, saying, "I got you after the game, let's go." Anthony Edwards, who dropped 20 points in the third quarter alone, led the T-Wolves to a comeback win, sealing it with a clutch floater. Detroit's fighting spirit is back, but was this chaos a step too far? Are the Pistons the new bad boys, or just a team losing their cool? Let me know what you think. 3. LeBron James vs. Dillon Brooks, Lakers-Rockets showdown. Dillon Brooks strikes again, this time taking on LeBron James in a Lakers-Rockets battle that had everyone buzzing. The game was physical from the tip-off, with Brooks hounding LeBron like a pit bull, riding him out of bounds in a play that looked more like wrestling than basketball. LeBron, who's averaged 27 points across his 22-year career, wasn't fazed. He answered with a monster block on Alperen Sengun, swatting the ball like it personally offended him. The game came down to the wire, and LeBron, playing with a fire we haven't seen in a while, attacked the rim with fury, dropping 32 points to seal a gritty Lakers victory. Brooks, who's racked up 10 technicals this season, has a history of needling LeBron, once saying he'd only respect him after a 40-point game. LeBron didn't hit 40, but his clutch plays shut Brooks down. The crowd was electric, with Lakers fans chanting MVP as LeBron took over. This matchup was a reminder that the NBA thrives on personal rivalries, and Brooks' antics keep the drama alive. Did LeBron prove he's still the king at 40 years old, or is Brooks the master of getting under people's skin? Hit the comments with your take on this heated showdown. 2. Steph Curry vs. Luka Doncic, Warriors-Mavericks Trash Talk Fest. Over in LA, the Golden State Warriors and Dallas Mavericks delivered a game bursting with star power and spicy trash talk. It started with rookie Quinton Post calling out Luka Doncic for foul baiting, shouting, "I know you ain't talking." Luka, averaging 28 points and 8 assists this season, fired back with some choice words, and LeBron even jumped in, calling Post a bum. Draymond Green tried to play peacemaker, yelling, "Don't talk to him," but the vibes were already wild. Steph Curry took over, hitting a circus layup and dancing past Luka for 17 points, showcasing his 44% three-point shooting. In the clutch, LeBron traded threes with Draymond, who was on a mission to prove he's still a Defensive Player of the Year contender. With under 2 minutes left, Draymond ran a slick dribble handoff, drilled a huge jumper, and sealed the Warriors' win with a block on Luka. The back-and-forth chirping between Steph and Luka, who've combined for 10 All-Star nods, made this one of the week's most entertaining battles. Fans on social media went nuts, with one ex-post calling it the best game of the season. Who owned this matchup, Steph's finesse or Luka's grit? Drop your pick in the comments, because this one had it all. Alright, we're seconds away from revealing the absolute wildest moment of this insane week, the one that had fans screaming and social media exploding. But first, if you're loving this chaotic recap, hit that subscribe button right now. It's super quick, and it helps this channel grow so we can keep dropping the NBA's craziest stories. Ready for the top spot? Let's dive into the madness. 1. LeBron James vs. Draymond Green, Lakers-Warriors epic collision. The week's most unforgettable moment came in a Lakers-Warriors thriller, where LeBron James and Draymond Green turned the court into a battleground. It started with a brutal collision, LeBron driving hard, Draymond standing his ground, and both crashing to the floor in a heap. The refs called a common foul, but Draymond was livid, ranting, "That's a weak-ass review." The intensity kept building. LeBron sagged off Draymond, daring him to shoot, so Draymond ran a dribble handoff and nailed a clutch jumper, staring down the Lakers bench. In the final moments, LeBron, with over 40,000 career points, traded threes with under 2 minutes left, but Draymond's defense stole the show. He locked down the paint, swatted a key shot, and sealed the Warriors' victory with a game-changing block. Draymond's been a thorn in opponents' sides for years, racking up over 20 technical fouls in recent seasons, and this game showed why. LeBron brought his A-game, but Draymond's grit and hustle tipped the scales. The crowd was electric, with Warriors fans chanting, "Draymond," as he flexed. Ex-posts called it vintage NBA drama at its finest. Is Draymond the ultimate competitor, or did LeBron's star power shine brighter? I need your take in the comments to settle this one. Wow, what a week in the NBA. Agree with my top moments, or got a different pick for the wildest showdown? Drop your thoughts in the comments. I'm ready for the debate. If you loved this chaotic ride, smash that like button to support the channel and hit subscribe so you don't miss a thing. Oh, and check this out, another insane NBA video is popping up on your screen right now. Click it and keep the hoops vibes going strong. Thanks for hanging out, catch you in the next one, and peace out.